Hey guys, in this video we're going to learn how to factor trinomials where possibly the GCF of our trinomial or our three terms is 1. So whenever we factor a polynomial or a trinomial specifically, we want to make sure that we factor it completely. So in example 1 for this first part, for A, we're going to factor 2x squared minus 11x plus 5. So we always want to check for the GCF first before we factor into our grouping method. So if we look at all three terms, we have a 2x squared minus 11x plus 5. Since all three terms, the GCF of all three terms is going to be 1, because nothing can be divided by 2, negative 11, and 5 evenly, we're going to make our diamond right away. And now in the bottom diamond will be our A times our C. So then our A term is going to be 2, and our C term is 5. So we're going to multiply those two terms, and we'll get our bottom number, which is 10. Now in the top diamond will be our B term still, which would be negative 11. So then we have to think of two numbers that would go into these two blank diamonds that would multiply together to get 10 and add together to get a negative 11. So we have negative 10 and negative 11, because negative 10 times negative 10, would be positive 10, and then if you add negative 10 and negative 1, you get negative 11. So now we're going to use the negative 10 and negative 1, replace the negative 11x into our original equation. So we're going to rewrite 2x squared minus 10x minus 1x plus 5. So then we're going to take the 2x squared minus 10x and group that together along with the negative 1x plus 5. So now we have two groups, and we're going to factor each group individually. So in the first group, the greatest common factor between 2x squared and negative 10x would be a 2x, so we're left with a x minus 5. And so in the second group, because our leading term is a negative, we're always going to factor the negative out, and when we divide negative 1x by negative, we have a positive x left over, and then when we divide a 5 by negative 1, we're left with a negative 5. So we're going to group the two products again, and they both, if you look at it, they both have a common binomial of x minus 5, so we're going to factor out the x minus 5 from the first group, and we're left with a 2x, and the second group we're left with a minus 1. So then if we look at both binomials, x minus 5, 2x minus 1, there's no other GCF that we can factor out of each binomial, so this is considered factored, and we are completely done with this polynomial.